everybody, it's Miss Caitlin with Plant the Seed. Today I'm at the Ross Garden and we're going to be doing another round of kits. And so our take-home kit this time is all about seeds. And so there's a lot of different types of seeds that grow lots of different types of plants. And this time we're going to learn about a couple of different ones. So we're going to first plant some tomato seeds. And now we are going to plant, I have just heirloom mortgage lifter tomato seeds that we're going to plant. You may have something different in your kit, but you're going to go ahead and take out your tomato seeds, and you're going to take out your pots, and you're also going to take out your soil. And I just have mine in a bucket right here. And what we're going to do to plant our tomato seeds is we're going to take our pots and we're going to fill it with the dirt that's inside of our bag. So we're just going to fill it up. You're going to dump your whole bag of soil into your pot. My soil is very dry, so we'll have to make sure we give it a big drink after we have planted our seeds. So there it is. There's my soil inside of my cup. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pointer finger, my index finger, and I'm going to make a hole for every one of my seeds. There we go. And then I'm just going to take my seeds, which yours will be in a little envelope, but this is just what one of the seed packs looks like. Just take yours out of the envelope that's inside of your kit, and you're going to put at least one seed in each of the holes. So I just have my seeds here, have my cup. I'm just going to go ahead and put these in here. I'm just going to put those in the holes that you made. At least one seed in every hole. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your soil and you're going to cover up those seeds so they're all nice and covered. And the last thing you're going to do is you're going to give your seeds a big drink. So I'm going to go grab a watering can real fast, and then we're going to give our seeds a drink so then they can start to grow. So I just got my water, and I'm just going to give these seeds a big drink, and I'm going to tell them, grow big little seeds. Because our seeds love whenever we encourage them to grow, and we want them to grow big and strong, so we have big tomato plants that we can get all sorts of tomatoes from. So you want to just make sure that you give, mine doesn't have drainage holes on it, but whenever you give your plants a drink, you want to make sure you give them such a big drink that you see water comes out the very bottom. So just make sure you see that, and then you're good to go. You need to take this and find a sunny windowsill in your house and put it in there until about after April the 13th, and then you can take them outside and you can start to harden them off. It's called harden off your tomato plant. So that means it gets used to being outside after growing inside for so long. And then after a week or two of that, you can plant your tomato plants in the ground and watch it grow and eat delicious tomatoes from it. So our next activity is going to be our seed shaker. And so you're going to need to pull out your paper plate from your bag, and you're also going to need to pull out your beans that are also inside your bag as well. There will be a big bag of beans that you're going to use because that's what we're going to use to make our shaker make noise. But first, before we put our beans inside, let's go ahead and let's decorate our plate. So you can take crayons, you can take markers, you can take whatever you want and just color the outside of your plate so it's pretty. I want to draw some flowers on mine. Let's draw some flowers. I'm going to grab a green to make a flower stem. You can draw bugs. You can draw rainbows. You can draw whatever you want on your plate. So we're just going to make it colorful for our shaker. And draw a butterfly over here. Yeah, you can add however many drawings and colors you want. But then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to fold it in half. Now yours is a little bit, your plate will be bigger than mine is, but you're just going to fold your plate in half like this. And then you're going to have to take either tape or take stapler and you're going to staple around the outside of your plate. And you're just going to leave a little opening at the very end, and this is where we're going to be putting our beans inside, that whenever we shake it, it's going to make noise. So I'm going to go ahead and staple the outside of my plate and leave that opening to put my beans inside, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and just stapled around the outside of my plate, and then I still have that opening right there. Like I said, you can either staple it or you can tape it. You just want to make sure there's not holes big enough for the seeds to escape out of the sides of your plate. And then you're going to take out your beans and you're going to put them into this hole. So you're just going to fill it all the way up with the beans in your bag. Just put them into that hole that we left. Then you're going to do that until you've used all of your beans inside of your bag. And then after that, after you put all of your beans in there, you can go ahead and staple it the rest of the way shut. And make sure whenever you're stapling, you have a parent or you have a family member help you to make sure you're doing it right. And then after you've done that, you stapled it all the way, you can shake it. And you have a paper plate bean shaker that you can make music to. Try to make a song. What songs do you know? You do like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, or whatever other song you know, you can play along with it now with your shaker. Our next activity is going to be sprouting bean seeds. And so you'll need to pull out the plastic baggie you have in your kit. You'll need to pull out your paper towel, and then you'll go ahead and just get this damp so it's wet, but just squeeze it out so it's not dripping wet. And then you'll get out your bean seeds, just your little bean seeds. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our seeds and our paper towel, and we're going to put them in our paper towel, just like that. And then what you'll do is you'll just fold this up onto your seeds. So they're nice. It's like a taco with the beans inside. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your baggie and you're going to open it up and you're going to put your beans inside of the paper towel inside of it, just like this. This will go in a sunny windowsill, so you can take a piece of tape and attach it to the windowsill, or you can just put it at the bottom. And once it gets sun and it gets the water from inside this bag, you'll start to see the bean seed grow up and out of the bag. You can measure how tall it gets. You can see if it gets really tall or if it doesn't get too tall. But anytime this paper towel gets wet, you just want to make sure you keep on dampening it, because our seeds will need that sunlight and they'll need that water in order to grow. And after it gets big and you start to see the roots starting to grow at the bottom, you can take this and you can actually plant it outside and get beans from it that you can eat. So the last activity we're going to be doing today in our take-home kit is going to be our seed snack. So go ahead and take out your bag that says edamame on it out of your take-home kit. You know, edamame, it's a big word. It is going to look like this. It's going to look like this inside of the bag. They're little green guys. What do these remind you of? I want you to pick one up and feel it, maybe kind of squish it and just explore it. What does it remind you of? Does the outside come off? Is it all one piece? The outside of mine comes off. Oops, I dropped that one too. This is what mine looks like. There is a skin on it. So this is the skin that came off, and then this is what was underneath. And so edamame is a type of bean or a type of seed that it's actually an immature soybean. So whenever these get bigger, they become a soybean that we then also can eat or use in lots of different food products. This is just the version that's not quite grown up yet that we can still eat as a snack. And so yeah, I want you to look at them, explore them, see if they make any noises. They kind of do. They make a little crinkly noise. See if they're hard or if they're soft. Give them a sniff. See if they smell like anything. Remember, use your 5 senses to explore your edamame. And once you've seen it and you've looked at it, go ahead and take one and try it. You can stick the whole thing in your mouth or you can just take a bite of it. It's very crunchy. And it tastes really good. It tastes a lot like other beans and other seeds that I've had before, but super tasty. Eat as many as you'd like. They're super good, and they're also good for you. They have lots of good nutrients, and actually they have all of the same properties or all of the same amino acids, which are what make a protein, as something like chicken or turkey. So this has a lot of the same health benefits as turkey or chicken would have, but it's just in this seed. Isn't that so cool? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this kit and enjoyed your edamame, and we will bring you another kit next month so we can learn about something different. All right, thank you all so much.